Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network.
Number 1.
Gerard Dyson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And that misses for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Standing in, Kyle Seager. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now Beltran's throw comes into the infield, and they'll be forced to hold the runner at third. Here's Yonder Alonso. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. Gene Segura standing in. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick posts under it, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Martin. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Evan Gattis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Batting fourth.
Here's Albert now. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lifted in the air out to left. Beltran has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Leonys Martin. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Martin.
This is line to left. Beltran is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready for another chance. Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Dyson is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. No, he'll get to this one. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1-2.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with a pitch down there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts is back and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zunino is under it, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He drew a walk his first time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Seager.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Striding in, Yonder Alonso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gene Segura.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick. And that retires the side. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 strike to Pujols. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Hard hit ball to second, and Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard on the ground to short. Segura with the sliding stop. One there. Not in time. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The catcher, number 16,
Here comes the first pitch. Brian McCann is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from third. So first and second with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner scores from second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder,
Josh Reddick stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3, you still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And the 29th pitch of the at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The catcher, number 4.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Martin.
Leonis Martin stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble, 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
First baseman, Albert.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Left field and deep. Gamble ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin is after it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. James Pazos is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Also striding in, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nelson
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Pulled toward right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping in is Josh. Reddick. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble going back on it. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. After it is Martin. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Beltran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's through into left, a base hit. Gattis rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman number 10, Yonder
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have through the starting pitcher.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Betts going back onto the balcony and gone. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Martin.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit in the air to center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side.
It's time for the...
Ready once again. Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. In the air to right center. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot. Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up. Down the first base. And that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Pitch on the way. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Reddick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at David Phelps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
David Phelps.
And this one's in the dirt, and he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Betts is on his way home. Evan Gattis now standing in, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the deck seats in center. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open. So Nick Vincent comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've blown out there in this one. Carlos Beltran is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is lined into left field, a base hit. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Pujols rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Dyson is there, and he puts it away to stop the. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Gerard
Dyson. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Luke Gregerson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dyson off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
How about him?
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols near the first base bag. 2 gone. Into the box, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ground ball left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that pitch catches the inside corner. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Line to the right side. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. At the plate, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big...